Satsuki looking for that damage, finds him on the Diablo. Diablo forced it back out as their health drops low. The Immortal now is at 25%.
Back down Neo on the Grey Man, gonna be the first to fall. But is it ETC? No, that's Malfail up there. A triple.
The Leyline used in the back, catching 3 people on top. That followed up by the APOC and the Lurking On. Catching 2, but this time on is gonna be the first one.
Wow, did you see that mosh pit? 4-man mosh pit while on a conveyor belt. That was like a regular sushi.
There's the lead, catches him in the mud pit. Time trap does pop. Mosh pit goes out. Ruby's still in trouble. Pops to stay a while and listen, but it's not going to matter.
Here comes the Blowboss on the backside, but he's doing it under and then stunned. Oh my goodness! The combo!
Getting struck down, ETC getting killed. He becomes dog food for the Grey Man.
I didn't think they had a chance. I thought it was all over. We said all or nothing, and they got absolutely everything.
Leonidas drops the stun and drops the full ult. Oh my goodness, look at the health bars. It's a quad kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be Soul Shield. You gotta be kidding me.
Raw to take the 3v1, gets one, looking for the second. Crispy is popping off.
Looks like that Blizzard may connect with 4 people.
Oh, Lady Ronin! Oh my goodness, what a chat!
That was really good.
Howdy, hello, welcome to NGS Season 13. Playoffs! Playoffs?! Wait, one second. Sorry, hang on, this is really important. Alright, so here we are. We've got Phoenix Rising, Moonstone versus Infernal Affairs. Phoenix Rising and Moonstone is the higher seed, so they get first pick, which means Infernal Affairs picked the map. They picked Towers of Doom. Welcome to playoffs of NGS. Here, let's take a look at the maps. Infernal Affairs banned Cursed Hollow and Tomb of the Spooky Dookie. And Phoenix Rising Moonstone banned BOE and Volsky Industry. Alright. I do believe I have my, okay, good. Roro and Neo, thanks for the follow. Neo, shouldn't you like be playing the game? And I imagine Roro is Stro. So thanks so much for the follow. I hope you all enjoy watching the VOD later. Again, so PRM, first pick, Infernal Affairs picking Towers of Doom. I got nobody in the puppy cam, so whatever. And we shall run into, yeah. All right, I'm ready. I think PRM's ready, and I think Infernal Affairs is also ready. So we'll see what happens. Let me double check, because now I'm not sure if my Ekdar. Alright, let's see what I got. I've got something. You said you're going to be busy. Will you be here in a little bit for me to give this cat treat? Hang on. What I'm going to do. Alright, I've got this, right? It's a squeeze treat, but I'm going to put it in a bowl for the kippy cat. Or for the puppy. Oh, puppy. Come on, get out of here. Go, 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 go. Go. And and I'm gonna give this to the Kippy Cap, and then I'm gonna squeeze it into the bowl at the end. But he should enjoy the chicken out of this. Yeah, it's a chicken one. Yeah, come on. Come on, kitty. I know you want it. Come here, Dahaka. There you go. I'm gonna switch screens real quick. Alright, we're going into the draft screen, but if y'all are okay with me doing a verbal draft while you watch the kitty eat, which I'm sure most of y'all are perfectly fine with. Uh-oh, I'm going too slow. He's trying to bite the thing. First ban is Gul'dan coming from PRN. Then a Junkrat ban coming out of Towers of Doom. I've played against Stoic's Junkrat. It's painful. Slow down, Kippy Cap. Alright, alright, alright. Hang on, hang on. No, you don't get to just claw at my desk because you want more. That's not okay. Second ban from Phoenix Rising Moonstone is the May. Oh, there's a little bit more, kitty cat. A little bit more. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's your squeeze stick. That's it, Kippy Cap. That's it. Let's go into the draft screen. Let's see if I can throw out them Happy Cat emotes. There we go. I do have new emotes. Oh, I forgot to do my No Death Club for the last replay I did, if there was anybody in the No Death Club. Yeah, you being a happy cat. Oh, Ektar, I was talking to Lulu. I don't know if I should say anything yet or not, but it looks like I know that she's busy, but I'm gonna try to put on a tournament on the 4th of July. It's gonna be a free v free HOTS tournament for NGS. I'm thinking do some sort of veteran fundraiser with it, or like a MIA POW or something. Hell, we could start a fund to buy out Navy nuke contracts so they don't have to suffer anymore. As we catch up in the draft, the mid bans are the Stukov and the Genji. Greymane and Ubrak, that's going to be a fun divey combo. Joe Anduin and Urel, very defensive here on Towers of Doom. I like it. I like it.
Balloon, grant us strength.
Can I help you?
Here we go again.
Vala and Chromie. That is a lot of damage with that Joe and Urel. Dahaka Malfurion picked up after the mid ban into a Kerrigan. Malfurion Kerrigan, that is a combo. I was talking about that combo earlier. This Infernal Affairs comp looks pretty scary. That's a scary comp. I wouldn't want to play into that much. But I do also like the PRM comp here. Lots of damage being protected by a heavy front line. I don't know what else you want, Kitty Cat. I know what you want. You want more food. I am not that source. Go on. As we load into Towers of Derm. Towers of Derm. Oh, I can also do a prediction now because these aren't replays, so nobody knows. Cat, you don't get to claw at my desk. Don't get to claw at my desk just because you want more food. That's not how this works. Five-minute prediction should be plenty of time for you fools that like to forget. On the left, in the blue trucks, got Misos on the Joanna. Misos Tables, old friend of mine in NGS at this point. T3 Cat on the Valhalla, hot like Sumer on the Anduini.
What are you trying to do?
Stoic bringing it in on that Chromie, and T-Cat on the Vala. Over here for Infernal Affairs in the red corner, that Rocky 5 picture show. That's not how that works. Stro on the Malfurion, Ragu getting chunked down on the Anubrak. A nice hammer from Stitch. Blasting people apart. Ragu about to die to the Vala. That is first blood to the Vala. Murder Hobo, and like I requested, that's a big early kill for Vala. Stro on the Malfurion. Jabba Salute on the Jermaine Jackson. Jackson 5. Tito. Neo on the Carry Gan. Carry Can't. Hexblades on Dehaka. And again, Ragu on that Anubrak for Infernal Affairs. Here's a level 1 talent. That's a multi-shot from Vala. Emerald Dream on the Malfurion. Let's get them sleepy roots. Kerrigan gonna have a field day with that. Is that race car? Race car. Darian and Dahaka are both just staring at me like they're expecting something from me. So if I don't move the camera when I should here in a second, it's because I'm taking a picture. Darian, I thought you were looking at me. Alright, let's catch this mid lane action. Things are happening, except not really, because early game Heroes of the Storm. Getting a rotation out of Infernal Affairs. They're gonna move on up to the mid lane. And PRM staying still. How many pet retreat redemptions are you gonna do, Ektar? And I know you want me to wait on camera, but the pets are gonna disappear.
Be ready. You must capture them quickly.
Altars active. Looks like we're going to get the offlane trade. Miso's looking a little bit low. Both teams a good chunk away from that level 7, like a whole level. Greymane going to start channeling, but it's going to get disrupted by the flashlight. Darian, you're a puppy. I know. Shut up. Offlaners trade. Altars. Sleepy Vala going to get caught by that tongue and licked to death. And that is going to get picked up by, was that Malfurion? Dahaka? One of them. Dahaka, no. No. Alright, camps are back up. Both teams saying no more. Darian, please stop. Saying no more sieging, time to get the camps. Dairy Doodle. Clearing out the bot lane. I mean, this is what I love about Heroes of the Storm. Like, the beginning doesn't need it. Yeah, I'll show talents. Level 7s are online. We can take a look at talents. That's something that we can. Ooh, full carapace for Ragu. A nice set of Sandblast and a Flashlight to finish off the Kerrigan, trying to walk away through that Swamp of Sadness. And Greymane looking low is going to get picked back up by that health fountain. Misos at less than half. There's the Hammer Bro from that Space Goat, coast to coast. Now Malfurion gonna drop to the Vala with the big assist from the Urel, and that's a free channel for summer. And now it is Phoenix Rising Moonstone's turn to just kind of incessantly siege. Oh, that's... I don't know if that's funny or not. Something completely unrelated that just popped up. So level 10's online for Phoenix Rising Moonstone. Blessed Shield. Strafe. I like Strafe. Light Bomb. Ardent Defender. You don't see the defensive zone one all that much anymore. And Swamp of Sadness still for the Chromie. For the Infernal Affairs, which is still just such a good team name. Like, it's just one level different, or I mean one letter different, but it's so good. I got Cocoon, Twilight Dream, Cursed Bullet, Isolation, and Ultralisk. Hell yeah. Invade onto the siege camp. 5-man invade, gonna grab the Joe. I think Joe lives here. There's a light bomb with a condemn. Iron Skin is probably still available, but the Silence gonna stop it with that isolation. Gonna have to get Leap of Faith out of there. That Iron Skin not gonna be able to go off because of the isolation. Chrome begin to pick on the Malfurion in the back line. The camp gets stolen, but at the cost of Malfurion and Kerrigan and Rex, the Dino having to bro, he's gonna get blasted back to the toy box through all that terrain. He's right there. Oh, you can't see him anymore, but he got blasted with that hammer. And that's going to be another channel over to Anduin on that midpoint. 32 to 28 here on Towers of Comebacks. Pumpkins moving on in. I hear the Cursed Bullet go off. Vala is going to die before the Light Bomb finishes, so that Light Bomb is going to fizzle on the stack. Anduin getting wrapped in the Cocoon. Chromie trying to help get Anduin out. I think Anduin's probably dead here. Big jump in from the Urel, but gonna get stunned by that Impale or something in the process. Ultralisk out. Chase. Oh, I think it was Ultralisk stun. Ultra Scout, Stitch is trying to run away, or Stitch trying to run away on the Urel, and that's going to be a 2-0 in favor of Infernal Affairs, starting to get their skills or their comp online.
Prepare yourselves, heroes. The altars rise.
And a nice counter kill onto the Kerrigan. Just quick and dirty. Double Ultra Phase, mid and bot. Looks like Anduin is going to be able to channel. No! Burrow Charge from Ragu. Going to be enough. And there's the Cocoon on the Vala as an Ubrak goes down. Vala going to make her way out. Alex Summer going to get that channel. Urel trying to jump away from the Dahaka. Vroom vroom. Race car turning left. There's a Condemn from Joe. And then a hammer from Urel. That's going to knock Malfurion to his death thanks to the Vala Light Bomb on an absorbing Ardent Defender. Urel, gotta love Paladins. Greymane and Dahaka also fall. Again, the super defensive front line for Phoenix Rising Moonstone doing a lot of work into this heavy CC damagey Infernal Affairs.
You have done well, heroes. Let the Gravekeeper know my power. The blue team has destroyed a fort.
And the fort goes over to Phoenix Rising Moonstone.
Now belongs to
Big advantage now for PRM. They're gonna take camps. Huh. Good pushing in, trying to get these pumpkins in. Get the play defensive on this tower while Dahaka's trying to catch up on Soak. Infernal Affairs. Ooh, light bomb on Mesos. Oh, the dead zone not going to take him out. Lots of heals onto Joe. Wrap on the Vala. Dead zone still going off. I don't think Pumpkins made it in. But 2 deaths for Infernal Affairs, losing a Nubrak and Malfurion, and this is going to allow PRM to back off, reestablish the map a bit better, then come back for that defense. 3 altars coming up yet again.
heroes. I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center. Use it well.
What? I mean, I knew I could do that. I'm open to my tunnel as well.
Alright, Greymane getting the channel, Euro getting the channel, Anduin getting the channel. So that's going to be 10 for 3. Infernal Affairs taking an opportunity for a split PRM to go for this boss, and it appears undetected. Urel doesn't know. The Beetle sneaking up into the top lane should tell Stitch, but it doesn't look like there's going to be a collapse in time. There's 4 damage over from the boss. Getting that boss off the field as well means that it can't end the game for PRM. Infernal Affairs still towers of comebacks. They're on the same talent tier. They're only down 21 core shots. Cocoon onto the Joe. Big Burrow onto the Vala. Sleepy Root coming in. The light bomb goes out. Then the pull. That's going to be a lot of damage onto Infernal Affairs. Great response to the dive from the Anubarak. Very, very strong counter engage with that Blessed Shield. And that's going, and the light bomb, of course. And that's going to put 2 down for Infernal Affairs. The altars are going to be up 5v3. really 4v3 onto here and send one to cap. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I'm sorry. And send one to cap here, and that should end the game. I think that's what they're gonna do too. Yeah, that looks like what they're doing. Oh, they're protecting. Urel's protecting Anduin, and that's gonna be game number 1 over to Phoenix Rising Moonstone. Alright, so 15 to 5 kills. Really, we get 2 no death clubs on the side of PRM. The beefy boys. I guess the beefy ladies. All the beefy ladies. All the beefy ladies. All the beefy ladies. All the beefy ladies.
There's no need to be rude.
Damn. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Locked out. I still like the Infernal Affairs comp. It's just that was hard to play into a Joe and Urel. It really was. It was very dive heavy, very damage heavy, not a lot of protection. Malfurion is not burst heals. So it just, that's how it ended up working out. Malfurion out healed the Anduin, yes, but not enough healing throughout the fights to keep Infernal Affairs up. Anduin had low healing, partly because there was low damage output, right? So like you can't heal damage that doesn't get done. Tank, go stand in the fort. No. But overall, I mean, I really thought Infernal Affairs had a good comp. I thought they had an opportunity to play it pretty well, but a lot of CC just makes that really hard. Talents are on the screen for those that want them. All right, now let's figure out game number 2. Let's go back to our maps. Right, exactly, Ektar. It's not. So having the most damage isn't the important thing, and being able to stack a bunch of damage, but it gives kind of a relative, like, here's what's going on, especially, exactly, when it coincides with kills. So if you have a lot of damage and not a lot of kills, the damage didn't matter. But when you have, like you said, 3 heroes getting a lot of damage on one team, etc., it does start to tell the story. And so you can't heal the damage that wasn't done either. So I think damage is relevant when looking at the rest of the stats and as a whole, but in a vacuum damage is useless. But people like to see the damage numbers, so Alright, looks like we have the next map. The next map does appear to be Alterac Pass. And just confirming, it looks like it's Infernal Affairs map pick. Sorry, that's funny. Alright, so we've got Ultrec Pass picked by Infernal Affairs. Let's see some heavy macro, huh? Thanks, Ektar. I see the ping. I've been, hey, Redface. Whoa, Toxic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're looking at Div D. These tanks are Div D. But yeah, unfortunately I can't get away from paying attention to Discord, even when I'm streaming. Because sometimes there's information, like, you know, if someone from the team needs to message me or whatever, or from the teams, just there's things that happen, right? So I like to be aware. Oh, Toxic, that is so rude. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know Farfanugan's good, but do you really think he's better than me? I will say Dire Pants was a pleasure to tank against, so. I guess. I mean, I'll take being second to Farfanugan or Dire Pants. You know, I'm the third best tank. I'm the third best tank. Second to Farfanugan and Dire Pants. Or I guess third too. That's funny. What do you call a hen staring at a head of lettuce? And I just immediately spam chat. Confused? Dinner? Nuggies? Tendies? But apparently the answer is a chicken Caesar salad. So, whatever. Alright, Ultrec Pass. Here we come. I'm glad that we could fill time by me reading Discord and, whatever. Thanks for hanging out in the dull time. You know, I've heard I used to be super entertaining. I don't know what happened. What? A Mayban? A Mayban?
A paladin.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Alright, I hit the wrong button. I'll play it for you. I hit the wrong button.
A paladin, a medic, a DJ, the Archangel of Hope, and a priest walk into a bar. The bartender stops them and says, "Hey, no support groups."
Oh, you know what? I owe some sneaky snacks to some puppers. Yeah. Darian, will you take kitties with you? Because, oh.
For the next.
Alright, I'll catch up on the draft here in a moment, but I have to redeem Ektar. Darian, or Sylvanas, come. Sylvanas. Sit. Wait.
I stand ready.
Free. Loktar. Free. I know you struggled to get it. How are you getting more seed pods, Darian? Alright, we're in the mid band, so I suppose I'll catch up on the draft. But like, look at these. You see these things? And they're like all in his fur, all over the place. Hard stacks of, yeah. Div E playoff match going on right now. So May and Gul'dan bans that Gul'dan ban common between games into Junkrat and Joe bans Junkrat ban common between games. Brightwing, Hogger, Vala. Brightwing first pick on all track, pretty good. Hogger and Vala pickups gonna be pretty impressive into the objective. Muradin and Orphea picked up in response to the Brightwing. Then Rhaegar and Leoric. I like this Rhaegar Muradin. That's gonna be pretty muddy. Ektar, you said that it's what, like a 60-something% win rate for map pick over instead of first pick? Like almost a 2-to-1 discrepancy, right?
Here we go again.
Darian, you have so much fur problems. Like, I love that you're fluffy and I love how you feel after a bath, but sometimes I just want to shave you, my guy. Come on, Vato. Leoric and Illidan, someone tell Haru. Someone tell Haru, we've got an Illidan. Garrosh and Chromie to finish out the draft for PRM. And I know I've got to redeem that, I've got to redeem the first game prediction. So let me get on to that. Yeah, Raka, I know. I forgot to do the one. But more importantly, I forgot to redeem the predict. We predict 98%. All right, silly girl almost. Oh, she's asleep. Okay, she's resting. It's fine. All right. Time to change the buttons. This buttons. On the left, in the blue screen, on the blue team of death, we have T-Cat on the Valhalla Stoic. Playing that Chromie again, Misos on Garrosh. Vala is being played by someone already said T-Cat. Hogger being played by Stitch, and Hot Like Summer playing Brightwing, the true terror of the skies. That is Phoenix Rising Moonstone. Hexblaze bringing it in on Spooky the Damned March 4th. Leoric. Orphea being played by Jabba Saluta, rocking that Orphan. Ragu on the Murderin' Muradin. Stro on the woof, 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 woof. And bringing it in for in the bottom lane on, or played by Neo is
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
also,
You are not prepared.
and for good measure,
You know, for 10,000 years old, Tyrande still looks pretty good. At least that's what they tell me.
at least that's what they tell me. It's funny because he's blind. For those of you that don't know, Illidan has some of my favorite lore in the Warcraft universe, at least since I stopped playing. WoW likes to make, well, Blizzard likes to make a lot of bad decisions, so who knows what they've done to the story. Don't tell me, I don't want to know. But yeah, that's Infernal Affairs. Rocka's like, update the score, and I'm like,
I can't be bothered.
except I did it. I did it. I never use that button when I should. And then I always think of it afterwards and like, oh man, that would have been great. Level 1 talent. Oh, nasty. Keeping me honest because I still haven't shown talents yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Triple gank down onto the Chromester. That is one dead Sand Dragon. Alright, I'll pull him back up now. Level 4 talents are also online. Get hoggers, joggers, and stuff.
Our scouts report that the horde's keeping some of our soldiers prisoner. Get ready to free them.
What is this passive healing right now? Will it show me? No, it won't. Alright. Prison camps are spawned. Camps are getting picked up. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's as strong. I don't think it's got the full damage potential. I mean, it's nice for just those AoE fights, but I think that's where Chromie comes in play, and then you want Vala to focus down damage. What is going on with my thing? Leoric getting pushed in by 3, and it looks like Infernal Affairs moving in to the objective. They're going to get that started. Brightwing coming in on the Hogger, who is absolutely hog wild. Garrosh going to get the throw on Rhaegar. Woof, 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 woof is going to be a counter kill. Not a counter kill, just finally a kill for Phoenix Hunting Moonstone. Infernal Affairs having to back up. Illidan, though, just kind of chilling. Just kind of chilling. Still passing time. Walking fast. And I need you. Do, do, do. And I can't see. Do, do, do. I am prepared. Throw, stun onto the Muradin, who's not going to respond immediately with a jump. He gets poly though, but not out of jump since he didn't use it. And he's staying just fine. Garrosh with the homie assist onto, I think that was Chromie for the throw. Garrosh is still going to go down to the percentage damage of Leoric. Hot Like Summer and the Brightwing Fart's not going to make it through that bush into safety. And that's going to be the channel back onto the prison camp for Infernal Affairs advantage. So successful channel for Infernal Affairs. Quick look at talents while things are running into the lanes, and then we're not going to see them again until probably a little bit after level 10. We do get some sadness out of Chromie at level 8. Throw or a jump or something for Muradin. And it looks like the big siege is going to be bottom lane. 3-man push with the cavalry in the bottom lane. Top defense coming in strong against the Leoric. Level 10 online for Muradin, so that's going to give him his Pierce on his Stormbolt. Ancestral healing, Avatar, Entomb, the Hunt, and whatever Orphea decides on. Probably, I guess to counter. I guess she's going reactive here. There is the Hunt onto. I'm not sure who that was. I guess it was onto Garrosh, the one being focused down. Garrosh does go down. That is going to be a 1 kill for none in favor of Infernal Affairs, and Eternal Feast is a pickup for Orphea on the side of Phoenix Rising, Moonstone, Shockwave, Blink Heal, Swamp of Sadness, Strafe, and Taunt. What is it actually? What is it called for Garrosh? Is it Warlord's Challenge? That's right. Nice throw from Misos with the homie assist onto T-Cat. Summer coming in with that phase shift heal. Normally you need to buy your healer a drink, but man, T-Cat owes Misos something. Oh, okay, Ektar. Thanks for grabbing that number for me. So the difference not all that strong.
You know what to do.
I wonder if that number is influenced by like, so like for teams that are gonna just win anyway, like with dominations, and like it just it's just like a handy domination. Whether or not they win the toss, whatever, but second game they're generally gonna have the map pick. I don't know. I'd be interested to see. But that's a lot of nuance into that number at that point. Boss pickup for Infernal Affairs, but the Hogger kill afterwards. Hogger being involved, hoping his team is going to get there to rescue, but not going to happen. Strafe goes out. 4 seconds of a lot of damage. Isn't going to be enough though. Neo getting low. Neo polyed, and that is going to be a pickup with the Vala onto the Illidan, but Muradin trades out the Garrosh instead. So that is still that's a boss and 2 for 1. If I'm Infernal Affairs, I'm happy with that trade, unless I'm Illidan. So moving on in to try to contest this objective. Infernal Affairs has a really good hold on Chromie flanking from the side, one of the other Sand Dragons. Dropping a lot of Sand Blast and Dragon's Breath down. That's going to take out the Rhaegar. This is going to be a retreat call for Infernal Affairs, with the Swamp of Sadness and the Strafe going to prevent that retreat. Lots of damage for the Vala thanks to that Sand assist. And Muradin goes down there at the end, and it looks like, no, Illidan's going to go down as well. That's going to be a pentakill. 5 down, 5 for nothing in favor of Phoenix Rising Moonstone. 1 second left on the objective channel, and PRM's going to pick up this next objective, probably. Alright, if something happens to the stream, Rhaegar got behind the computer and he's not allowed in this room even, so... Alright. Alright, looks like everything's good. Cat's gone. So the channel does finish. The Eternal Feast is out on top of the Entomb, sort of. Lots of damage onto Garrosh. Rhaegar wolfing in. All of the heroics are down. Yeah, I mean, Blink Heal doesn't count. That's going to be a trade Orphea for the Garrosh. Yeah, Ektar, basically I think it's teams that win more end up with map pick more, basically. I think is the shorthand way to put it. Hunt onto the Vala, into the slowing sand. That's going to be a lot of damage onto the 3. Illidan going to get popped. The evade on Illidan not lasting long enough to save him from the Vala, but Chromie doing most of that damage, I think. Here's a look at talents now that both teams are about to be level 16. Strafe out. With Strafe being used pretty much on cooldown, I would not be surprised to see an infinite Strafe at level 20. Last Cavalry goes down. Bottom keep wall getting chunked. I don't think they're going to press in onto the keep, but getting the rest of this fort would be nice to see. And lots of XP being pushed in for Infernal Affairs to soak up. Sneaky boss play? I think Brightwing and Hogger sniff it. I think Vala's coming. Oh yeah, everyone coming up to support. Oh yeah, this is being snuffed. Leoric forgot to take a shower and they smelled it coming. Entomb onto an unstoppable Garrosh. There is the feast. Garrosh is going to go down handily. The Ancestral comes out. Avatar popped as well. All of the buttons pressed except for the taunt on Garrosh, who is dead. Hunt is available after that last use. And big ol' siege time. The 4 pushing into 5, a little bit interesting. I guess with all the, I guess Infernal Affairs is gonna have a hard time when their heroics are down. So, and now that the objective having been up for a while, going to get the pressure. Garrosh is up and on his way, but this is still a 4v5. The dirty bathtub is up. Spooky Walk gets time stopped right after. And be ready to see a good old-fashioned engage from Hexblades. I'd like to see him walk around. He did go for the E build though. Hogger grabbing that null camp. Channel does get started for Infernal Affairs. Chromie making sure she's got vision the whole time. Throw taunt onto Muradin. Avatar out. Here comes the feast. It's going to fizzle away after a couple. The Entomb on Stoic to Chromie, but Chromie's still going to knock out the Muradin. And Orpheus going to fall to the Vala. Illidan in the back line trying to stop Stoic from getting that interrupt. And Garrosh goes down again in the process after making the trade onto Muradin. Leo dying to the Vala there in the lane, and it looks like Illidan does get poked out by the Chromie and the Brightwing. They don't want to mess with that. Or he doesn't want to mess with them, I should say. So another strong channel going over to Phoenix Rising Moonstone. Illidan does be back. It looks like a keep getting taken out as well. Level 20s again online for Phoenix Rising Moonstone. Was that Wrecking Ball or Titanic Might? Throw in 2. Infinite Strafe, I like it. I like Infinite Strafe. Piercing Sands, Invisible Friends, and No Control. Invisible Friends is fun. It's cool. I don't know that it's the pick anymore now that it's not permanent. Oh, we did some fun stuff before. We would stealth the whole team and then sit in the lane and wait for the other team to show up. That was fun. Got a boss call. Up level 20 is pretty safe. It's still a 5v5, but I think this is a pretty safe fight for PRM. Oh yeah. Oh, Murder getting tossed out, trying to jump back in, not going to get to the boss in time. The Eternal Feast comes out on top of some slows. That's actually going, the time stop is going, or the timeout is going to fizzle out. The Eternal Feast, big old stun, finishing up that quest now at level 20 on top of an Ancestral. Looks like it's not going to, I forget, I missed who the Ancestral went on, but Leo, Orphea, Muradin dying is not what Infernal Affairs wants to see. And 4 going down with this objective and a boss. PRM looks like they're well on their way into finishing out this game. GG's in the chat already from Infernal Affairs. And that looks like game number 2 for Phoenix Rising Moonstone in sweeping fashion, moving on to the next round of the playoffs. Let's see if I can figure out Division East tournament. This was the 4-5. Okay, so Phoenix Rising and Moonstone moves on to play License to Kill Skyfall as the 4-1 matchup. Good game to both teams. PRM coming out on the top. And I'm gonna make myself available for PRM for a doohickey interview. Oh, that conversation we were having about damage. While it's not the most important thing,
hey, what's going on, man?
hey, give me just a second. Where's that button? Look at Dairy Doodle sleeping there. Oh, chat, look at him sleeping. Oh, prediction results. Yes, prediction results. All right, so I've got myself a Stitch, a Phoenix Rising veteran Stitch. How's it going, my guy?
It's going really good, man. It feels real good after those 2 games.
Feels good to make it out of round 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this season's our 3rd season playing and our 1st season making it out of round 1, so I'm pretty excited. I can only imagine y'all feel excited. So congratulations also to one of my fellow favorite tanks who just joined the chat, Mesos. Good job. Except you banned Orphea. Not Orphea. You banned May. Why do y'all ban May?
It's just one of those. I mean, that's what we did when we played them last time as well. They showed a favoritism for those for May and Gul'dan, and we know they're good with them, so just try to make our lives a little bit easier.
There you go. Well, it seemed to have worked out. So game number 1. Well, who's drafting for you guys?
Stoic.
And who's shot calling?
It's kind of a collective, but a lot of T, a lot of Stoic, a lot of Mesos.
Okay. So just to make sure I understand, I got the offlaner who doesn't make any of the decisions. No, I'm kidding.
Fact. No, that's absolutely it.
No, I'm messing with you, man. No, it was a good set. It was really fun to watch. And actually, I will say that Bruiser camp in game 1. Hang on, let me make sure I have. This is the 3rd set I've cast today, so let me make sure I'm thinking of the right. Nope, I am not. I'm thinking of the replay I did a little bit ago, because y'all's first game was Towers of Doom. You played Urel, and
yep.
Urel is super fun. Lots of really good rotations and flanks with that hammer, Righteous Hammer, coming in. Love Paladin. Prop Paladin is what I played back when I played WoW. just an absolute great job coming through. And the Joe, Urel, Anduin, I thought was going to be a really hard front line for that very scary dive comp to penetrate. And you came in so many clutch moments, knocking people out of the way, knocking people off of your squishies. And Urel shows up at the right time every time. Is that something that like when you're offlaning, like how much focus are you having on the soak and the XP and the lane control versus your ability to rotate to your team?
I think it's a big part of playing the offlane is just the communication with your team, right? Letting them know where you're at, when you can rotate, when it's time to leave. Like if you do make a rotation, you can't take an engage, then you got to get back to soaking because obviously soak wins games. So
yeah,
just a lot of communication between the team.
How much are you communicating, like on Towers of Doom in particular, when you're in that mid lane and able to rotate if the team needs it versus, hey, I'm not there, don't do anything risky type of stuff? Is that like a present communication?
Yeah, it's mostly if I'm mid lane and the other offlaner is, say, top and everybody else is bot, then I know, like, hey, we've got a quick chance to take a quick 5v4. Granted, they had Dahaka, so it was mostly managing when he had dig up or down.
Right.
And then going from there.
Yeah. And then you guys, so y'all took first pick for the first game, and they picked map pick, and then they chose map pick for game number 2. Was Alterac Pass something that you expected them to grab? Was that something y'all had been preparing for?
No.
No. Okay. Just like, oh, hey, we're going to this shitty place. Okay. And so what was the approach to the draft? Even though you're not the one creating the draft, you're part of that discussion, right? What's the
Sure.
What was the approach like in the this is how we want to handle it going into it once you found out it was Alterac?
Basically deciding what we were going to ban first, and then from there it was kind of prioritizing what our first pick was going to be. If they ban this and this, what's next, and just kind of having that as a core piece to basically build the rest of the team on.
All right. Did any of their picks force you to change your strategy, or at least make you rethink something?
I think on game 2 on Alterac Pass, we were kind of expecting a last pick Deathwing. Looked like it would have been pretty good in that comp. They would have had the Entomb Fire Breath combo, which could have been, tough to fight into. But no, I think for the most part, still kind of knew what he wanted to go with and just laid it out, and it worked.
Nice. Well, it did. It worked out very well. I have stats still up. I'm going to switch over to talents for everybody in the chat, because we were talking about how damage doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot, but sometimes it tells a story. The Hogger. Hogger's been kind of in a... One, I think they fixed the bug. Were you aware of the bug? And 2, did you know they fixed the bug?
I knew there was a bug about throwing your trait near a point that's being capped, but no, I didn't know that they fixed it.
You didn't know that they fixed it. So, thinking that there's still the bug, were you concerned about the bug picking Hogger on the map?
No. I think
Sweet.
the Hogger pick was almost solely just us trying to have something that could clear the camp.
Okay.
On cooldown.
Yeah. And that was really important. Getting those camps is really nice. And it worked out. It worked out really well. Grabbing those camps, keeping that pressure up. A couple of boss fights going. I think they got the first boss and pushing bot with it. And then they y'all smelled their top boss attempt and got them off of that. Were there any like critical, like, hey guys, we've got to change what we're doing, or we got to rethink, like any like oh shit moments where you had to reevaluate your plan in the game for game 2?
Definitely that boss call on the bottom when they were there. We went back and forth on whether or not we were going to actually engage and get on the point. and then we just kind of hung around too long, and I ended up getting picked off there. As far as the game plan for the map, they got that first objective real quick, and it was us just trying to kind of collect ourselves and calm down and stick with the game plan and continue on.
All right. Well, and it worked out. Y'all kept your cool and kept things moving. All right. I'm going to put you on the spot real quick without any opportunity to talk to your team and anybody else discussing or inputting. If you were to name MVP, who is it?
Misos.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah. All right. Some really good homie assists with those throws, saving some lives, that for sure. Yeah, we've played. We used to play against Misos in Div E. Weren't you on PRS last season or the season before?
Yeah, 2 seasons ago. I was captain of PRS.
My inaugural season. Y'all had a hell of a comeback that season too, by the way. That was scary and impressive. Oh my god. Yeah, so you had the pleasure of playing against Misos during that time period as well. Definitely a real fun guy to have in the games on either side. Well, Stitch, thank you so much for joining me for this conversation. Let me throw the floor to you for anything else you want to mention, other than Stoic has redeemed a shout out for Summer OP, and the shout out for Summer for being nice and cute wife.
Yeah, I mean, just shout out to my team showing up and putting in the work, trying to get better. Shredded, helping us out, coaching us. Yeah, and shout out to all the casters this season for taking the time out of their day to put this out there and let people watch and make it fun.
Absolutely love getting the opportunity to cast. Unfortunately, it's been harder this season, so just with life and stuff, but really glad to have these opportunities. And thanks for letting me pick up the match. I know it was kind of last minute and there were some delays, so I appreciate y'all being patient. And congratulations on this win. I believe y'all are going up to play LTK Skyfall next. I know I already did your shoutouts, but I remembered I had one other thing I wanted to mention. Y'all are going to play LTK Skyfall next, and then the winner between you two is playing against the winner of Brickhouse and Wait Till 10. Is there a preferred team you have to play against for the finals?
I think as long as we're in the finals, I'll be happy.
All right. Hey, that's fair enough. All right, Stitch, thank you so much. And once again, congratulations on the match, and I'll let you go so you can start preparing for next week.
Yeah, hey, thank you. Have a good one.
Sir, you too. All right, that is Phoenix Rising Moonstone taking the 2-0 win over Infernal Affairs. Really glad to have the opportunity to cast that. Did I redeem? I did redeem the prediction. Real quick to catch up on these point redemptions. Another shout out for, let's see, Miso's trigger warning on Joe. Taco Focus. Yeah, I saw that. Go back to talking about damage. Let's see. Stoic shout out T for top damage. Stoic shouting out Shreddy, Shredded Wind, the coach. Stoic Stitch shout out Stitch for not dying. I thought he died. Didn't he? Yeah, Stitch died once. I'll give him an honorary no death club though anyway. Stitch, Miso shout out for Stitch for doing the interviews. Fetch, we hate Sky. What? Jesus, Stoic. Summer voting me the MVP. Well, I appreciate it. To everyone joining, thank you so much for coming in. I'm Taco. I'm part of the Region Network. I am the captain of Region Rebel. We have a Twitter at Region Hots for all of us, and I tweet out when I'm doing stuff. I tweeted out this really late, but you can find me at twitch.tv/LTaquito, which is here, and at the Little Taco on the Twatters. Dairy Doodle here taking a nap, and Sylvanas is napping right underneath me. Definitely a big shout out to Stoic, my husbando, and Summer for taking care of him for me, because I am not there. I'm with my actual wife here at my house. Don't ask how that works. I guess it's 2022 and everything's okay. Fuck it. Congratulations to PRM for making it to the next round of the playoffs. This has been that match, and I believe I'm all out of things to talk about. Like and subscribe or something or other, and check out my match. Rebel playing in the second week of the playoffs next week on Wednesday at, I believe, 9:30 EDT. I don't think we have a caster yet. Stay tuned. And with that, thank you so much, and everybody have a fantastic evening.
Gotsky looking for that damage, finds him on the Diablo. Diablo forced it back out as their health drops low. The Immortal now is at 25%
Back down,
here.
yo, on the Greymane, give me the first ball. But is it ETC? No, that's Malthael up there, a triple.
The ley line used in the back, catching 3 people on top. That followed up by the APOC and the lurking on. Catching 2, but this time on is going to be the first one.
Wow, did you see that mosh pit? 4-man mosh pit, while on a conveyor belt. That was like a regular sushi.
There's the lead, catches him in the mud pit. Time trap does pop. Mosh pit goes out. Ruby's still in trouble. Pops to stay a while and listen, but it's not going to matter.
Here comes the Boros on the backside, but the duo gets blundered and then stunned. Oh my goodness! The combo!
Getting shrunk down, ETC getting killed. He becomes dog food for the Greymane.
I didn't think they had a chance. I thought it was all over. We said all or nothing, and they got absolutely everything.
Leonidas drops the stun and drops the full ult. Oh my goodness, look at the health bars. It's a quad kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be Soul Shield. You gotta be kidding me.
Raw to take the 3v1, gets one, looking for the second. Crispy is popping off.
It's like that Blizzard. Make